Hello, I have a story about the useless tree. I don't know if any of these trees behind me are useless. Certainly they are so useful. But this is a Zen story to drive a message. So there was this teacher and a student. They were going for a walk, and far away they see this huge, gigantic, graceful, massive tree. And from the distance it looks special, really special. So the student says to the teacher, "Master, that tree seems to be something special. I think we can cut down that tree and get the timber and build a beautiful temple. We have some requirement at the temple. We must get some wood, some timber. We can use it." The master says, "Well, let's see." And they start getting closer to this tree. Now, as you get closer to this tree, from the distance, it looks something, but when you get closer, it's a different perspective. And now the student suddenly finds out that the tree doesn't have major, the bark is not that strong or solid, although it looked a huge tree from the distance because it was full of leaves and branches. It looked huge. So as they get closer, he understands that they cannot use this for timber. It's not usable. So then the student tells the teacher, "Master, I doubt this tree can be used for timber to build the temple, but maybe we can cut it down and use this wood or the branches for fuel and other things in the temple. We can have some purpose. Maybe the leaves of this tree could be medicinal, something special. We may be able to use it for tea." And the master says, "Let's see, you don't know." As they get closer, what they saw distant and what they see from the close view is completely different. The student is so irritated now. All the uses that it was perceiving about this tree is becoming really invalid. And finally he says, "Oh, the tree has very tiny leaves, and really it's full of leaves." And he says, "I think we should be able to at least use these leaves to make tea. It definitely is a special tree." And the master says, "Maybe, I don't know." And the students can't hold it anymore. He goes and picks up few leaves and bite it to find it so damn bitter. And he was so furious. He says, like, such a useless tree. What use of this tree? I don't think we can make any use of it. And the master says, "Well, that's the very use of a useless tree. Sometimes in our lives, we have to look and feel and sound as if we are useless. Because if there are so many uses, the chances that you're going to get cut down is very high." Think about that. Jai Shri.